Hello all. I'm Srinivas. I'm a freelancer developing WordPress websites, and I have been into WordPress web development for the past 6, 7 years right now. So I have been using multiple page builders, multiple themes, and I have created personal websites, e-commerce websites, and so on. So this is just a small introduction about me. And coming to this video, so I would be creating a couple of videos for WordPress page builders. This is aimed um, uh, at newbies and who are having trouble finding out what is the best page builder that can be used with WordPress, and if they really should be investing money on that or not. And also, I would be using few themes with page builders to understand how it works and help WordPress community members. So without further ado, so today's topic, that what we are going to do is, we are going to create or use Beaver plugin, Beaver Builder. It's a page builder. So this has been one of the best page builders with ease of use, and it's compatible with most of the themes available in the market. And my choice of theme is GeneratePress. So I have been using GeneratePress on a couple of my own websites as well as client websites because of the ease of use and also affordability. So this is a no-nonsense theme where it's available for $39.95. And please note that a free theme is available in the WordPress repository. You can search GeneratePress and you should be able to install the free theme. It's a very lightweight, pretty good, pretty fast as well. And so this is very, very good, that what I have been using. And the pro version is that you're going to get it as uh, sorry, you're going to get it as a plugin. So you would not be installing it as a theme. Rather, you would be installing it as a plugin. So the moment you install it as a plugin, so this is what you would see it as, GP Premium. So that is nothing but GeneratePress Premium. So what I have done is, I would be going through Beaver Builder plugin, the Lite version, as well as Beaver Builder Pro version. So these are two different versions of plugins that I would be going through in today's topic. So coming to the major criteria, or the criteria of or the difference between these two plugins, the Lite version and the the paid version, is that you do get priority support. So in the Lite version, you have to depend on the WordPress.org's community to answer, as well as the plugin authors to answer there. Uh, However, it's not on a priority basis. Coming to the paid version or the pro version, this is where you would be receiving uh, you would be receiving you would be receiving the priority support for all your questions that you have related to GeneratePress. Sorry, Beaver Builder plugin. And apart from that, there are additional settings which I would be going through in a short while. So that, and we do have advanced modules. In the Pro version, we have templates, you have import and export options. You can use the modules as a shortcode where the Beaver plugin is not available. And also you can have global rows. This is a very interesting topic, because what happens is, you create a module and you can edit in one place, and you can have the same module in different pages, and you don't have to go to each page and edit. So once you edit in one place, you can edit it's automatically updated everywhere else. So that's the best part of the global rows. So now let's go ahead and quickly dive into what are the options that you do get in the Lite version. So these are the standard modules that you get in the Lite version, which is the audio, HTML, photo, text editor, adding a video, and as part of the layout, you do get sidebar. So sidebar is one of the options, and then then other than that, you have the WordPress widgets. So it's typical ones that you do get in most of the page builders. So that is archive, calendar, categories, and metadata, pages, menu, RSS, and so on. So you do see these options here in the free modules. And as part of rows, you do get these are all like this is same even in the paid version as well, the pro version as well. The best part is other than modules, you have templates. So with the uh, paid version, you do get a predefined or already created templates, which can be just with a click of a button you can import. So we would definitely be going through those things in a while in the new page that what we are going to create. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to show you the go you through. I'm going to go through the pro version because it has everything which is there in the Lite version, as well as additional modules as well as templates. So um, the first thing is we did see audio was there, but we didn't have the heading. If I'm right, yeah, there was no heading. And photo, yes, definitely it was there. Then separator is another module which is not there in the basic part. Uh, then you have the button, which is part of the advanced module. The HTML is part of basic as well. Text editor is part of the basic as well. And video, I doubt, yeah, video is as well, there is part of the basic and advanced. Sorry, I have a bad throat. Um, then these are what you see here, right from media and actions, layout, info, and post. These are all advanced modules or the additional modules that you get as part of the pro version. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go through or walk through these each one of them in a separate video. Which shows how each of these module works. So it'll be a complete walkthrough for each of these modules present within the Pro version. So now coming to what else do we have? So we have the WordPress widgets, which is part of the basic one as well. So these are the same ones what you would see there. So that is one. And then when we come to the rows, it's the same rows. There's nothing different about this. However, when you go here in the groups columns, so you do see the saved columns as well as saved rows. So we'll definitely go through a quick glance on the saved columns and saved rows and how this is useful, or probably I might have this as a detailed review or detailed walkthrough in the next video that would come up. So apart from that, this is one more interesting one, which is the templates. So templates. Now these templates are divided into two categories, or yeah, two categories I would say. So one is the landing page and then the content page, and then some things that probably you have developed and or you have created and saved it, and that can be used as a template probably in the same project or in a new project. So apart from that, you have this additional settings here, or additional option which you have here is the saved. So here you can just once you have created any of these rows, columns, or modules, it can be just dragged and dropped into the layout. So what we'll do is we'll just quickly walk through some of the options that are available in the paid version. So my choice is always well, there is another thing that I definitely would like to go through is in the modules, when you look at this, see, I can go ahead and drag and drop the headings, and you see that it automatically creates um, a row as well as a column, as well as, like, there's another one which is already there. So let's say I'm going to add this as creative demo, then link. I don't want any other link. So let's center it. I want to have it as a H2, and uh, letter spacing is fine, even though I'm fine with this. And default mobile structure, it's these are all, like, additional settings that you can see. So this is part of so let's give it a different color, probably okay, text color. So let's do this. Fine. This is fine with me. This is just for demo purpose, so it's nothing related to what I like or don't like. So it's just for the demo purpose. And font, I'm fine. Like, you can use any of these fonts here. So, nah. Okay, this looks good. I'm gonna make it bold. No, it's not that good. Semi-bold. Yeah, this is fine. So this is it, and then line height is absolutely fine. Default spacing is fine. In advanced, we don't want to touch any of this. It's absolutely fine with me. Okay, display visibility, blah 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 blah. Okay, this class is something which can be used. So if you want to add your own CSS, so what you can do is add a class here or ID here, and then add your own CSS to the template. So this is about the heading. Then let's click on save. So once this is done, let's add another module here, which is a separator. So I'm going to add the separator here. So this is a separator. Probably I want to make it a little darker. Okay. And opacity is fine. I want to make it a little thick. So this is fine. Width, I want to have it as probably 20%. Yep, this is fine. And center aligned, solid. So you have different options, dashed, dotted, etc. So I'll stick to solid. And then let's go with advanced. I don't want to change anything here. This is absolutely fine. So I click on save. So this is fine. So I'm going to add a row now. It's a 2-column row. So my idea is, like, let's have probably new thing here would be a photo. Okay, let's select a photo from our library. So I have this nice photo picked up from Pexels. Pexels is a very beautiful website, which I generally depend on that, and it's my go-to website for getting stock images which can be used on your websites. So that is it. And do I need to crop? I don't want. This is center. Alignment is absolutely fine. And if I need, I can add a link to this, but I don't want to add any link. So responsive, blah blah blah. I style animation. I don't want to do any animation because I try to avoid the animation as much as possible, because what happens is, like, when I'm trying to add any animation, it does load some scripts and it does make your site load a little slower. So I try to keep it as minimum as possible for with these kind of animations. So this is about photograph. Then let's add, okay, sorry. Let's go to this, add some text. So for the text, what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy some data here and click on paste. Okay, Control V. Okay, let's hope. Yeah, there's no issues here. Okay, then click on save. So you see this. This is how your page is going to look. Now, once I'm done with this, I click on done, publish, and you will see that it's the same way what I wanted. There's absolutely no changes to this. So the best thing about these kind of page builders are like, you are designing as well as creating the site as you see it. It's not something like, you're going to the back end, you're writing something, or you're adding some image or text or something like, you're adding your own code and you're not sure how it's going to look. But later you come and you think that probably, oh no, probably I need to change something here. So the best part of this is like, you can always like, you can click on like, you can start creating this. So that is about it. And oh my god, okay, let's go back to WordPress admin dashboard. So this is the page that we were working on, and um, now let's say I want to add background. This is width is full width. I want to have it as full width, and content width is fixed. So this is fixed to the entire content area. So it's the same thing that you're seeing at. And colors, text color is absolutely fine. I don't want to change anything. Heading color is fine. So this is like your default heading colors for this particular column that you are adding. So I don't want to change anything. Okay, background type. So you can notice this. Now let's go back to this. So a quick thing is like what we are going to do here is like, go to the row. I'll show you something here. So in this row, let's say I want to do this. See, this is a full width, fixed content, and background type is, you'll see that here in the background type, there is this only color, photo, and video. Whereas in this, you'll see that the background type, you have color, photo, video, you have a slideshow, you can have a slideshow, as well as you can have a parallax effect. So these are some things which are additional settings that you would see. Now this is not many would know that like, this is only part of the paid version. This is only available in the paid version. So then you want to have a border, you can have a border. So let's say I wanted to have a color. So what kind of color and opacity I want? Probably let's go with something to do with gray. Grayish. I wanted to go with something gray. So oh my god. Man, I hate this. Okay. So the best way what I do is I always go to my best friend, that is Google. So gray hex code. So light gray is absolutely fine. So D3. Yeah. So this is good for me. All right. So let's take a little bit of darker gray. Okay, great. 8080. Let's do this. Probably we can change the font color here. So advanced. Oh, okay. Cancel. Okay. Cancel. Okay. Content, colors, text colors. I want to have it as hash. So save. So this is what I can change this to, because we have given this as a explicit one and this is a heading. So this does not come under this. So this is H2. So this is what I have done. So let's change this to some other color. It looks very shady. So let's have the same white. It looks good. FFF. Okay, save. All right. This is fine. So this is what I have. Like, this is how you should be able to create now. Now coming to this again, if I go here and you would see this as save as. So this is the save as row. So let's say um, let's put it as first row. Now, please notice this, you have global yes or no. So I did mention to you that saying that you once you make it as global, so this can be reused everywhere else and you can edit only in one place and it reflects everywhere. So right now we don't want to make that. We'll revisit that later. So this is first row. So save. So I've added this here. So this is about it. Then let's go ahead, add a single column. Come on. New row. I've added a new row here. In this new row, I'm going to add modules. Let's put gallery. So right now I do not have much gallery here, photographs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up some nice coffee images here. So this is good. This is good. And let's have this. Oh, wow, nice, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so what we are going to do here is like, and I'm going to add this file medium. Let's say download, save as. Oh, come on, cancel. Oh, it's saving the entire page. Okay, free download. Open. Shine folder. Control X. So I'm going to keep this in freelance. Then I have page builder. Sorry about this. New images. Okay, so we're good with this. So close this. Medium, download, show in folder, Control X, close, come here, paste it here, done, close this, download. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pause for a while. I'll just go ahead and download all these images, add it up to the WordPress media library, and continue from where we left. Welcome back. I have added those images which I just downloaded. So added this to gallery, update gallery. So this is done, and we are good with a beautiful looking gallery here. So I'm fine with the photo size being medium size. I don't want any captions, and I'd love to have the lightbox effect, like when you click on it, it opens up big. So that is better. And apart from that, let's revisit this responsive layer, visibility, blah blah blah. All these are fine. So let's click on save and done. Publish. Now you can see this. Looks absolutely beautiful. So yeah, here you go. This is beautiful. Okay, so we are good with this, and let's try adding a few more things here. So heading, I wanted to add a heading. So let's add this heading, CRE, creative thinking, GA gallery. So now, do you see this? Like, what we can do is, I'll tell you, I have an idea for this. So style, it's absolutely fine. So I don't want to change anything here. So center, H2, font size, okay, everything is fine. Advanced, no, click on save. And here we'll add a separator. Custom width 20%. Save. Done. This looks good. So in the same way, let's go with new row here. This row is outside, and modules. So you have this content slider, gallery. So this is one gallery here. Icon group. Select icon. So I can select any icons here. All libraries, Foundness and Solid. These are inbuilt icon libraries that you get as part of the Pro version. So foundation icons. Links, new Windows style. Okay, fine. Save. So this is call to action. So to find out more, drop us a line to review. Okay, fine. Style it inline. Let's see. Yeah, inline spacing is 0. Let's make it H2. Default size, colors, text is fine. Okay, background color. Okay. I don't want to change the background color. Rather, So this is how you would make uh, what do you call that? Okay. No, I don't want to add any colors, so I don't want a background color for this. Rather, I'll have a background color for the entire section itself. So button, link, same window. Okay. Click here, select icon. So, okay. Solid. Let's see. Arrow. Okay. Icon position before text. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. No background color. Okay. Advanced style. Save. You have beautiful one here. So what we are going to do is add a background to this. Full width, fixed content, text color is fine. Let's have a background color this time. Let's try with in color. Blue. Hex. Code. Control C. Come on. Save. Okay. Done. Publish. So these are some of the things that you can actually literally play around. So this is just like, this is no good design. It's just that I was just going through some of the options that we see as part of the uh, modules that are available within Beaver Builder. So now I did mention that I would be walking you through, like, the templates, the other sections are like important things, which is very beautiful as part of this. So let's try with a new page. So let's add a new page. So let's say the default template. So again, I don't want any sidebars. I don't want any headings. So it's a full width. Publish. So this is done. Now what I'm going to do is use the Beaver Builder. So default templates. So if I go here, so as I said, like, you have beautiful ones which are already created. So for this demonstration purpose, so what we'll do is we will use one of these beautiful templates which are here. So let's see what we can choose. This looks cool. Yeah, let's try this. Now, do you see this? Beautiful. This is already a pre-built template. Okay. Now let's say I don't like this. So templates, let's clear this. I'm going to have it blank, remove this. And let's have templates, like probably I wanted to add something else. So let's see this. Here you go. Beautiful. So you already have your website ready. At least your homepage is ready here. You see this? Now let's say I want to have this one as default row, full width, okay. Save as, I want to have it as contact, global, yes, save. So what I'm going to do is for demonstration. So what I'm going to do is I did mention like what is default a row which can be added here and which can be global. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use from the saved modules. So I have this too. Now notice this. We have this as a first row here, and I have a contact which has which clearly mentions this is global. So what I'm going to do is I will add it right after this here. Let me see this. This is so cool. So I can just drag and drop it here. It's as simple as that. Now let's go back to this. Oh, sorry, it has a link. That's the reason it's doing this. Done. Publish. So let's go to all pages. Wires. See, this is an image here. This is a text. So what we'll do is we'll edit this text. So I'm going back here and I'm going to edit this. All right. So we are back with. I just had paused this video a couple of minutes back because there were some issues when I was trying to basically edit this. So you saw that it was opening up in a different. It was not showing up properly. So I was like thinking what exactly was the issue. So this is where I wanted to see what was happening and. Because it was not working. So then later on, I did some digging, found out that this is nothing but there was an issue with with some of the codes that I had added. So this code was why it was like it wasn't working fine. So what I did was I just removed some code from my from the functions.php. So I did some changes to it and now we are good. So I was just talking about the global modules that can be used or global rows that can be used. So in this thing I did mention that if we change anything from the global rows or anything that is said as global, that can be that will reflect everywhere. So what we are going to do is this particular row I'm going to add probably just for fun sake. So let's do this +1 99 xx xxx dash 1 2 3 4. Okay, so this is good. So I'm going to click on save. So this is save and I'm going to click on done, publish. So now you see this, it's changed here. This is from our page which we had made these changes. Now we had added this here as well. So I'm going to refresh this page to see what happens. You see this? It's changed here. So basically what you do here is like, we have this all the save rows. So when you go to your admin side, you'll see this beavers and then you have this templates. Under templates, you have this saved rows. So you see this is a global and this shows that it's not. So this is what happens when you have saved a row. Now let's see if we can do something like probably okay, this is Okay, this is a module. So what we'll do is we like the module the way it is. It has this golden borders around. So let's see if we can save this. Save as module. So you see this here, save module. So I'm going to click as info. Oh God, okay, info box, and this is not global. So I'm going to click on save. This is done. Now if I go back to templates, modules, info box, here it is. Let's click on view. Okay. Come on. Beaver Builder, open in a new tab. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to have, this was a module that we had saved. Now if we go here, let's see, what does it have? Full width wicks. Okay, color, background. Oh, this has a great texture. That's the background here. Scroll, background color. So I did notice that I ran into a small problem here. That is, like, when I went ahead and saved this, this portion is text, and this is a text module, and this is a column. So this is a row. So how do we go ahead and save this? So what we are going to do here is, sorry, basically what we're going to do here is go to this Beaver Builder. Then, if you notice this, we have this option because I wanted this uh, the uh, the border lines as well along with this. So let's have the entire module itself, that is with the column and the border with it. So what I'm going to do here is edit column. Then we have column settings, and then let's go ahead and save this. Save as. So this is a column. So let's say info 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 box column, and save. So this is done. Save is done. Click on done. Publish. Okay. Now if I go back to saved columns and refresh, yes, I do have this info box column. So what we are going to do here is we'll add this right in between this. So let me refresh this page first. And now we are going to add saved columns. So I'm going to add it here. Voila, here it is. So this is so simple and so easier to work with. So guys, this is like, the easiest thing that we can do is, like, save these templates and use it wherever possible. And the best way of doing this is, like, when you're working on multiple sites, or like, multiple this one, you can always save your modules and then, like, reuse this, and it saves a lot of time. So this is something that I really liked about the page builders. Now, this is more or less like the same thing. Like, we have different modules in this, and the next thing that we wanted to discuss was related to how exactly are we going to. I'm sorry. Yep. Like, we have seen how to save different modules, templates, rows, and all those things. Now, once this is done, we want to go ahead and import and export. So what we would do here is, in this case, we'll go to plugins, then sorry, settings, sorry, tools, template export. I want to export all, download export files. Then what I'm going to do here is Go to Beaver Builder, templates, save modules. I'm going to first remove this. Trash should be empty. Delete permanently. And saved columns, trash, apply, trash, and delete permanently. Rows, we are going to go to trash, apply, and go to trash and delete from there directly. Everything, apply. Alright, now let's go ahead and import this. Import. Alright, I had not, so it should not take much time. Okay, run importer. Okay, choose file. So it's in my downloads. Let's Beaver demo upload. Submit. Okay, let's go back to templates. Let's see, do we have anything here? Okay, 1 second. There we have a train passing by. Okay, the train just passed by. So here we are. So I'm going back to saved rows to see. Yes, we have the ones which we had saved earlier. Okay, info box is here. Saved modules. So guys, this was a quick one, and I'm sorry if it was a little dragging, but I'll try to keep it shorter videos going forward, where what I would do here is basically go through all this modules one by one, and try to keep the videos short and ensure this is going to be easier and easier to understand and interesting as well. Thank you for your patience and time. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you. You have a great day ahead.